Hello people, how are you? I'm good also. I'm also included these days. My name is Ali Khan and I am gonna be talking about AI and Hannah Fry. Of course. Right. We were talking about Hannah Fry and AI, what she makes of AI. Now see, Hannah Fry is a mathematician and she works in media in the sense that she's not just an old school mathematician. She's the new generation that is working with AI, the mathematician that works with AI. And Hannah Fry doesn't seem to be just a presenter. She's a mathematician herself, a scientist pretty much, and is very much involved in AI itself. Not just talking about AI, but she is involved in the AI company here and there. I don't know the details, but she know by if it walks and quacks like a duck, then must be a duck, you know. So Hannah Fry, the professor, I will be talking about her. I will make a whole new playlist and a series about her because she's very interesting in that way, in the sense that AI is very particular in that way that noun and the verb, you know, language and syntax mixes all over there. It's like a multicultural soup, you know, like they say that in order for you to be part of the multicultural society, you have to be, you know, a part of this salad bowl that you cannot tell the head and tail from. It is the postmodern scam of sorts. It may look like that. That's the thing with AI. If you cannot tell that, you know, you cannot tell all of a sudden, you know, everyone understands that according to their own understanding, the ceiling, that you can raise the bar, but you know, you may not be able to compete going forward. You will not hit the you will not be able to compete in heavyweight if you are a mid weight championship competitor. You will never be able to hit higher, in the sense that you will not be able to bulk up enough more than enough. You have to understand these things. Like if the new frontier of society is knowledge, starting with knowledge, then into competition afterwards, then you must have the knowledge base in order to, you know, if you're gonna be Olympian, you don't have to work out, you know, for 4 years and then catch up on Hannah Fry. You have to study Hannah Fry for 4 years and then bulk up your body, and then you maybe have a chance to go into Olympics. Otherwise you can't. That's just the reality of society. So I'm going to be focusing on Hannah Fry around these lines, you know. She knows so much, you know. I will just tag along, you know, just commentate on what she's saying. I can use her visuals, but I can use her ideas. I can use her audio here and there, not just for clarification. But essentially, these are Hannah Fry's ideas that I am expounding when I'm trying to give my explanation. Explanations are mine. Whatever of Hannah Fry you hear, the original, that is all that's of her. The rest is my commentary on it. So it's like I'm not reading into it in that way. You should not either. You should make up your own mind. I'm using my own 2 cents over here. So anyway, let me take my smoke break. Then we're gonna continue, man. Okay, when I was a bit younger, I always was interested in math and whatnot. But you know, I started shifting gears. My math became weaker and weaker. I got into other subjects. I got into graphic design, arts, this and that, computer in general. I did some programming myself. I moved on from one to the other. I never really picked up. But my educational background is usually, in general, it is in engineering. Oh, what is engineering? I always ask myself, what did I get myself into engineering? Was mostly math, not very good at it, and physics. I was somewhat good at physics, and also the art. To say architecture is part of engineering is somewhat, you can say that, no, but engineering could be many things. But I was in general math, physics, and some other concepts here and there to just put it together. So my background is in engineering primarily. The engineering of what? Oh, I have no idea. Like your guess is good as mine. I'm not gonna give you my educated guesses for free. In any case. The thing is that in today's world, AI. Here's the thing with AI. You see those deep fake videos. Ever wondered that when you put it in the computer, it just processes, renders it for you, and it gives it back to you? Ever wondered why some programs have many different modules in it? You only use one module, you don't use the other module, but you still have it in the software. Why do they do it like that? Why do they make a big package software where you only use little part of it? That has to do with the rendering part of it. If the rendering has nothing to do with those aspects, they will always make it separate. But in order for you to render the program, sometimes it has to be put together. You can't render otherwise. The rendering is the problem over there. The rendering takes power, computer power. Some of these rendering is so complicated that you cannot do it on one computer. You need two computers sometimes, But in any case, it has to do with AI technology. AI has to do with many things in this way. There is a philosopher named Sheldon, Mr. Sheldon. Rupert Sheldrake, sorry. Mr. Rupert Sheldrake is a mathematician and a physicist type, and an engineering type. You can say physicist. These days they call it physicist. Mr. Rupert Sheldrake speaks about the quantum field of theory, the theory of quantum field. He may have picked it up from Einstein and whatnot. Of course, they were the godfather of quantum. But his idea is that there's a thing called a field of knowledge, where when you say 1 + 1 is equal to, it is coming from the field of numbers. When you say biology, it's coming from the field of biology. Like this. And there are many, like life is like the stream of water going every which way. A river can have many streams, going every which way, many streams within the river. And AI is just like a river of knowledge. There are many streams going which way. Some of them are going in reverse direction, and to the point that AI is not limited to that stream of river. AI only benefits human when the streams of knowledge, the ribbon in the sky, they all come and form that river. In that fleeting moment, go and take a picture of it. Otherwise, the ribbon in the sky will go there. The motherfucking ribbon in the sky for the motherfucking love of you and mine. It will go wherever it goes, man. That fleeting moment of time where the ribbon of all the knowledge comes together and you take a picture, that is the fleeting AI tech you have. That is what you call AI tech. So to say AI tech is very, you can just develop it like you can invest some money, you can, very expensive. It is very, very expensive in that way, because the probability of you coming across any AI, let alone processing, AI then requires processing, and the processing is a long-term process. It's very short. AI is never concerns itself with short-term processing. For example, how to do my finances for the month, per month. AI is minimum AI. If it is less than 300 years, AI is not going to bother. AI is not going to look at anything within 300 years. It has to be beyond at least 300 years. Now, me and you are sitting here, my cup of coffee, my bill I have to pay my bills in the beginning of the month. I get paid at the end of the month. AI can maybe help me, solve these things. AI will help you solve these things. These days, there are a lot of companies that do that. But again, keep in mind that, AI is the river of knowledge. And in the fleeting moment, like the ribbons come together to make it just looks like the illusion. Looks like it is the river of knowledge. Oh yes, go find for me a river of knowledge. I will then start listening to you. Go find me a river of knowledge anywhere. You are lucky to then makes me think. I'm lucky to have a river of water in Vancouver. There are so many rivers. One of these days they will dry. Then go find me a river of water first, and then go find me the river of knowledge. And then I will sing you a song like a nightingale. I will say the motherfucking ribbon of in the sky, for the love of you and me. That I can sing you a song. I cannot find you a river of knowledge. AI is the river of knowledge. You cannot find anywhere. Go find me one. Naturally, it does not exist. That's the whole point. It is not a naturally occurring phenomena. And Hannah Fry, she has so many videos on YouTube. At least I have access to some of them. So I will try to commentate like this. For the motherfucking ribbon in the sky, for the motherfucking love of you and my